You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bad flavor in your ear. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Back to brand new flavor in your ear.
And we are back. It is your fave dope girl from around the way, Sunday Jones, and this is Hits 92.3 and the ladies of FIYE Radio. And I have a special guest today.
What up, what up?
Lady FIYE.
What's up, everybody?
Yes, and my sisters, they are out today. Tiny is out of town. Sean D is out of town on emergency. And so it's just me and Lady FIYE.
Me and the Sunday Jones.
Don't come over here starting. Oh,
Me and the.
I ain't missing it. Okay. You're going to be just like them too.
Of course.
Okay, let's get it together. So how are you?
I am awesome. I'm alive. You know, we in this day. It's hot outside. You just told me it was over 100 degrees.
It's 100 degrees
I
outside.
thought it was creeping down to like 90.
It was when I got it was 100 degrees outside.
Oh my God. But it's a little bit of a breeze. Like it's a little cooler than it was earlier.
Okay. If you say so, you know, I'll go with that flow. Yeah, we'll.
Mm-hmm. And I was in the greenhouse earlier also, so that it was super hot in there.
How the greenhouse going?
It's going.
In the heat. Greenhouse going good in the heat.
Man, yeah, you really can't do anything in there in the middle of the day, you know.
No.
Nah, it's like concentration camp heat. Yes.
So not concentration camp heat.
Yes, bad.
Wait a minute, I had to pause. I said, wait, concentration camp
extra
heat?
bad. It's extra bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you growing in the greenhouse?
So it's a lot. Right now we are growing some peppers. We're growing some jalapeno peppers, some serrano peppers, some pineapple sage. We're growing collard greens.
That pineapple sage good.
So good. When I tell you so, and it's so good for like your mood, you know, stress, anxiety, inflammation. It's a really great herb. And it's good topically as well.
Okay.
And for digestion too. That's a new one that I learned.
Okay. She in the greenhouse learning and growing.
Recently, yes.
Let's go.
But yeah, we got a lot of stuff in there.
Okay. So how was your weekend?
Well, good so far. The weekend before?
I mean, the weekend, the whole, my life is a little bit of a blur.
You know it blends.
So everything is kind of like a weekend.
You know it's all
what's happening.
It's our time don't. People that know me and know time don't really exist. You gotta really, and you know, because you gotta really get on.
Yeah, because the weekend is the week that just ended. Yesterday.
Yesterday,
you know what I'm saying?
Right? Yes.
It's yesterday.
So if yesterday was the weekend.
Well, it was actually a strong end, though.
Yeah,
it was a strong end, but it was the end.
Yeah, I got to come back out, perform with my dope girls. You know, some of my dope girls. All of them weren't even there, but you know, we were strong. It was what my soul needed, you know, and that's what I always love about any time that we, you know.
Yes, we seen the different side of everybody last night.
We really did.
Yeah, we had new shit last night. It was super dope.
Yeah,
so
it was dope. Yeah.
You know, Sade thinks she's slick though. Shout out to Sade the poet. She did not get on them, but she hosted and she did not do a piece. That's not like her, but I get it. Mm-hmm. I totally get it. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But I got her for next time.
Yeah, so we just gotta call her out like how she called us out.
Oh, cause she do. Yes, but it was some dope performance. And shout out to Ari. Did you see Ari?
No.
You didn't see Ari? She did. No, not Ari the goddess.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about 12-year-old Ari that did the song Bullies. She did the song Bullies again.
That might have been before I was there.
Okay, well, she was super dope. So shout out to Ari.
Shout out to Ari.
Yes, it's her second time performing, her first time recording, and it's a song talking about bullies. And I can't wait to play it. I ain't gonna play it today. She already in the studio. She already in the studio with me, and it's dope. It's a dope vibe. So I'm very proud of her.
I love that.
Yes. So yesterday was a dope vibe, and I really can't remember the rest of the week, so we can just.
It's been a. You know what? It's been a week. This on Wednesday was 7/10, right? See,
Okay.
time it blends. So whenever 7/10 was, whatever that day was, I think it was Wednesday.
I don't know. I think it was.
It was Wednesday.
Today the 12th.
Yes. So
Okay.
So Wednesday. I had the privilege of being at the state capitol with the wonderful Harris and Associates, and
you always at the state capitol.
We got
stay at the capitol.
That's our home. What? The first time that I went, and I haven't been going that long since. The first time that I went, Coach Harris. Shout out to Harris and Associates. Coach Harris said, this is our building. We belong here. It belongs to us. And they don't want us to think that way and to believe that way. And when you walk in there, we are not heavily represented, and so we have to take that back and claim that back, because there was a time where we did show it better.
Tell the people, for some, as I listen to you make that statement, is that this is ours.
Yeah.
Some people don't even know what the Capitol is, what the Capitol stands for, what goes on in the Capitol.
Right.
So elaborate on that a little bit so that we can know why it's ours.
So at the state capitol, this is where the laws are made for our state, right? Mm-hmm. This is where Governor Brian Kemp, this is where his office, he don't live there, not like the White House, you know what I mean? But he is there. He is there a lot. I've seen him there in the Capitol, run into him. And these are our lawmakers. These are the people that we have put into place. Mm-hmm. All power to the people, right? That we have put into place to decide this is a good law for us, this is not. So this is where the laws are made. And if the laws are made for the people and they say by the people, then this is a place that is owned by the people and it's for the people. We should be there.
And so when we should be there. And so when you get there, what is it that you can do to implement and change what's going on in there? That you can implement and change with those lawmakers?
So that's a great question, Queen. So one of the things that you can do is you can just sit on the floor and observe, right? You can just listen to some of the bills that are being heard, some of the changes that are being presented. You can also fill out a request to be heard on the floor. You can speak, you can say, I have something that I want to say or something that I want to add. If you know that a certain bill is going to be coming up and it's going to be heard, you can go and voice your opinion. There's nothing that stops you from doing that. And that's a very powerful thing, because
it is.
I think, and even for myself, for a long time, that's for them. So
who is them?
I don't know who them are.
Right. We just always say them, they, who.
Yeah,
we like,
me.
who is that?
Not me.
Not me. Who is they? Because nobody's stopping you from doing nothing but yourself.
No one.
Nobody can stop you from doing it. You're just in the mind state of they, whoever they is. You don't even know who they is, because you don't even know they.
Right.
You haven't even met they yet.
Imaginary, invisible ops.
Right. This is historical. These are historical words that we're using that has suppressed us. Yeah. Right. So now we gotta bring that back. Like, who is they?
Yeah.
Let's talk about what I can do. Right.
Who even are they?
Right. Have you even tried to do what they have stopped you from doing?
Yes. That's my, to the kids. I'm like, who are they? What is this? What do you? But you're absolutely right. Right. There were nothing really changed except for the mindset.
That's it.
And it's the most powerful, one of the most powerful tools that we have. The second being our voices, which we're using right now. So.
Which we're using right now. And with that being said, we just got to find a way. And this is Find a Way. With Children of the Sun.
With Children of the Sun. I love Children
of the Sun. Okay, we're gonna change that to no long talking prayer.
Niggas on my way, call me Mongo. cause I move like a gorilla in the Congo. I wanna chill alone the green like cilantro. I'm nice with a 6-shooter like Django. You a wild cowboy and I'm Tonto. Look how my girl skin brown like Fronto. My gun black like Shaba El Ancho. I could air out the block like Pronto. Bust a lick, tree shot, keep bumping. This a knife and fork and dumpling. When I kill some boy, keep jumping. Calico AK, bring something.
Ting-a-ling, back it up and have me toe if I swing. Boom, pack up and a bouncy like spring. Ting-a-ling, we no in a no long talking. 10 pound a pum pum, me na fi me G-string. Ting-a-ling, back it up and have me toe if I swing. Boom, pack up and a bouncy like spring. Ting-a-ling, we no in a no long talking. 10 pound a pum pum, me na me G-string.
God is my father and the devil my uncle. Don't let me empty a clip or two in the trunk and then dump you. All I heard was Bumper Cloud, Rise Cloud, Dread squeezing the Uzi. All black Benz, bulletproof Gucci. I'm just downshift, a nigga, don't lose me. Bar on top of bar like Cancun soda. I move with the force, young Yoda. First young rapper, go to Grammys in the Uber. Don't let me ram your computer. Prayer pop hollows like bottles of rock. I punish you bastards, kill every one of you bastards. I hold a microphone like a funeral home. The same chrome gun in a casket, die with it.
Ting-a-ling, back it up and have me toe if I swing. Boom, pack up and a bouncy like spring. Ting-a-ling, we no in a no long talking. 10 pound a pum pum, me na fi me G-string. Ting-a-ling, back it up and have me toe if I swing. Boom, pack up and a bouncy like spring. Ting-a-ling, we no in a no long talking. 10 pound a pum pum, me na me G-string. Hear me no ting-a-ling. A bad man thing, we know the long talking, no skylarking. You believe a joke thing and a chattings. We stop your breath with half a dumpling.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right. You could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
Sock Passe. This is Lil Haiti, and I'm with the ladies of FIYE Radio, and you know what we're doing.
And we're back. It's your favorite dope girl around the way, and this is Hits 92.3 and the ladies of FIYE Radio with my special guest host, Lady Felidia. And that was No Long Talking by Priya. And before we left, we were talking about the Capitol. The Capitol.
Yeah.
And how important the Capitol is to us and who are they. But people don't know what that is and why it's important for us to be there. So you can understand the laws, so you can know what the laws are, so you can put your input in on the laws. You can actually talk to the person that are making the laws.
Or become one of the people
who are making the laws.
Yeah, because it is very possible as well. I took my son with me, Gianni, to the Capitol. And 14, so he was like,
I don't want to go.
But I just asked him to be a good sport about it, and he went and he was very impressed.
Okay.
And he was like, wow. He was like, we're actually under the dome. He was like, I ride by here all the time.
Yeah.
But to see it from the inside,
it's something different. Right.
Yeah. And it sparked his interest. He wanted to come back. So.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's what's up.
And get some more kids together, get groups of kids together, and take them out there.
And it's important because the laws affect us very heavily. Very heavily, the laws affect us. Yeah. They affect everybody, but they affect us the most.
They seem to, don't they?
They seem to affect us the most.
They do, yeah.
So many things are being voted on right now. And you just have to be aware and involved, especially if you're voting.
Yes.
If you're not voting.
Yes.
Because there are those laws as well.
Yes. Yeah.
If
and
you
that's
can't
your
vote,
right to as well. That's always a hot topic too, right? Like to vote or not to vote.
Yeah.
I've been on both sides of the coin. I don't know. Or do we even dip a toe?
I don't even want to. I don't even want.
But I think,
it's like,
with us talking about that, I think I can honestly say I've been a person who said, I'm not voting. I don't see the point.
I've been there when I was
I don't want to be forced into a choice.
A teenager. I've definitely been there. You know what I mean? Until I learned how the laws affect me and what I can do to help change them. So that just gave me a different trajectory. But as you grow up and you learn and you step into different things and different avenues and you understand like, oh, this is really happening, because as a teenager or a child, you don't really see it through the eyes of people who are taking care of everything or really going through those things, how they're affecting them. You don't see it how they see it.
No, not at all.
No. So this gives you a just different trajectory. So
yeah, but it is important, to vote, to be if you feel like the system is important to you and you would like to affect change, it is important to vote.
It is.
Yeah. I'll leave it
there. The hard part with voting is making sure that you yourself do your due diligence on the people that you're voting for. Yeah. Because it's just like Instagram, right? You're going to see only what somebody wants you to see. So whether it's coming from a good side or a bad side, you're only going to see those two sides, the good and the bad. You're not going to see anything in the middle. You're not going to see what's on the left or the right. You're going to see only what they want you to see. Right. So whatever your issues are, the issues that are important to you specifically, you need to dive deep on those people that you're voting for so you can see are they with the same issues as you? Or, if you dig deeper, you can see if they're just saying they're for those issues to get your vote versus actually being with those issues. Right. So it's very important that we do our own personal due diligence on any candidate, regardless of who is being the promotion of saying who is the best person to vote for. You can pay somebody to say, I'm going to vote for them. They got paid to say that. Maybe.
Right. It happens.
It happens, or they made a deal or a trade. So do your due diligence and figure out, is this really the person that you want to vote for? Not what's on TV, not what somebody said, but what you did your own research. You asked your own questions and got the real deal on who you're going to vote for. It's important to make that kind of vote, not just a vote.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like you should be on the Senate floor, because the way you just did that, right there, but I agree 200%.
Yeah. We're just going based on, I'm gonna vote because that look good.
Because it looks good, or because it is popular, good. Or it's what most people are talking about. Right. I will still, and I'm always going to be, honest about it. And even in this day and age, there are times where I won't choose between the evils, for lack of a better term. If for me, morally and value-wise or policy-wise, I'm really looking at what you are saying your points are, what you're going to work on, what you're bringing to the table versus what you're actually doing in the community, what what your track record is. If I don't believe in either one of you, and I think both of you are getting ready to make a sugar show of what y'all getting ready to do, no.
Okay, so I got a question because I understand that. Yeah. How does that affect the vote? If you don't vote either way, how does that affect the vote? I just want somebody to say it.
It leaves it open. Like, you know what I'm saying? It does affect the vote. It can affect the vote, and it leaves it open, And so, and it's not black and white too. It's not It's not.
It's not just black and white.
It's so gray.
It's rich and poor.
Rich. No, wait.
I'm just keeping it. Listen, no, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's rich and poor, and it's black and it's white.
But
you know
I
what I'm saying?
Race-wise, I meant like spectrum-wise. You know what I mean? It's not this or that. It's so many different degrees in between. You know, like it's not just is this person going to be good in office or bad in office. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's many different. Like, are they going to help this initiative? Right? Are they working towards these initiatives that are important to me?
And how much time and how much capacity and how many people do they have to help? Because it's one person still. So how many people are helping them in the background? You know, is this situation over here lacking the people? And that's why it's suffering like it's suffering, not just because of that one particular person. So, I mean, it's so many things that can affect something.
Yeah.
And you got to do your due diligence to figure out what those things are.
Yeah.
So you can be the solution in your vote.
Yeah.
And not just a vote.
Yeah. And look for the people that are actually about the people.
Yes.
Because you'll be able to find them and spot them. It's not that difficult.
No.
It's just not a lot of them.
Okay.
That's true.
It's not. I'm not gonna say it's not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it's not enough.
I'll go with that.
Because it's a lot, but it's not enough. It's a lot of people. Well, I don't know about it. Hold on. You know what? Let me rewind, because when you said that, I automatically went to community.
Yeah.
I didn't go to office. You understand? So when I say it's enough in community. But it's not a lot in community, but there are some. And there's not enough. It's just not enough.
That really care about the people in the other position.
Yeah.
We are in the community. So
yeah.
That's why because that's our immediate perspective.
Right.
So if you're looking out these immediate eyes, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That's why I had to wait. Yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely right.
Yeah, but it's not. And we got.
Listen, we're gonna find a way.
We're gonna
find a way. This is Children of the Sun. Find a way.
Yeah.
Find a way. 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 Find a way out.
Don't want to be a victim to the system. Don't want to be addicted to the system. I can't be dependent on this system. That's how they get you. I gotta find a way out. Gotta find a way out. A way out the matrix.
Find a way.
I gotta find a way out. Gotta find a way out. A way out the matrix. Red pill still going to my head still. We are opening up some scars that we can't heal. No bars and no jail, but still a lonely cell. Blockchain got me checking numbers on my cell. Sometimes you win, sometimes you fail. Up and downs, it's just the numbers on the scale. How I make it through this hell without the holy grail. Single mother in my home, I was the only male. The story of a lonely was my only tale. Blue pill could never turn the truth real. I know they want to keep us trapped or break the seal. Poverty's in my mind, got my mental ill. You still gotta pay when you split the bill. I think of freedom just a joy I won't get the feel. Socrates in my blood, last name ill. Manifested with God's will. Yeah.
Way out. Find a way.
Way out the matrix.
Find a way. Find a way.
Don't want to be a victim to the system. I can't be addicted to the system. I can't be dependent on the system. That's how they get you. I gotta find a way out.
Gotta find a way out the matrix. Gotta find a way, find a way.
I gotta find a way out. Gotta find a way out.
Gotta find a way out the matrix. Gotta find a way, find a way. 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 Gotta find a way out. Way out the matrix. Gotta find a way. Gotta find a way out. Find a way. Find a way.
And we're back on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio, with the ladies of FIYE Radio, with a quarter of the ladies of FIYE Radio plus one. I got my super guest, Lady Felidia, in the building. Guest hosted. A dope girl grinding. It's one of the dope girls, y'all. Listen,
Absolutely dope girls in the building.
Yeah, speaking of dope girls, my sis, Sean D., dope girl, Dish Diaries of a Diva. She is out today. So we skipping over Dish Diaries of a Diva, but I got a little dish for y'all. You know what I'm saying? In honor of my girl, Sean D., we're going to shout out Sade the Poet. If you want some banana pudding,
Yes.
some banana pudding.
And Oreo
cream. Banana pudding. Banana pudding with strawberries. And she got vegan banana pudding. And they come in a jar. Hold up. You got the jar? Hold up. Because I was eating on, you know what I'm saying? I was eating on mine at work.
You got the empty jar? Or you got the full jar?
It's almost empty, but it ain't empty. You know, I'm just saying, in my little bag right here, you know. Y'all gonna want something right here. I'm just saying. Baby, it come in a jar like this. In a jar like this. When I say that thing right.
So was she doing a taste test?
I had already tasted it, but since I was talking about it, I was like,
might as well
pull it out.
Might as well.
Baby, Sade the Poet. Sade the cook, Sade the chef.
Yeah. And that Oreo, I love Oreos. I mean, I used to love Oreos. I don't eat them anymore, but they're still in my heart. You know what I mean? So much so that I named my dog Oreo. I know, y'all. So, but either way, the Oreo, she had whole Oreos.
Listen.
And crumbled up Oreos.
Listen, it's so good. So I'm gonna tell you this: if you want some FIYE banana pudding, regular or vegan, okay, or flavored, follow at Sade _DA _poet _BMORE. Sade the Poet from Be More. Order up some of that banana pudding. She got the small ones for 10 and the large ones for 12. Okay, I'm just saying.
And she from Baltimore, so
and she from Be More.
Come on.
And she live in the GA.
Yes.
And she got some banana pudding.
I wanted to say it out loud. I can't say it.
What? What?
She lit.
She lit. Listen, tap in with my girl. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sean D. Dish Diaries of a Diva. We miss you, sis.
We miss you, Sean. We love you.
And she'll come back. When she get back, I'm sure she gonna have some good dish delights when she come back from her escapade.
She always has. She has the best stories.
Yeah. So that's that. So back to what we was talking about. You know,
where do we leave it off at? Why you started that?
Listen, we were just talking about, you know, how that is so good, y'all.
that's really all we talking about.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that down.
Talking about the Capitol and the politics and and being there and being involved in the law, the lawmaking process and just the fact that it is important.
Oh yeah. Do your due diligence.
Yeah, do your due diligence. Find out who's running, why they're running, where they come from. Find out the soil they come from.
What they been doing.
You know what I'm saying? What they've been doing. Where they get their hands dirty at.
Yeah.
And that's it. So, sometimes you have people come to you and they want your support. And I'm always like, where you been at? Where you been at?
Where you been?
Where you been? I just seen you.
And you know what? Sometimes it's not about really where you been, but are you hiding where you been? Because you get more votes telling people where you really been. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real and telling us what you really, because nobody's perfect. So what you really about, what you've been through to make you get where you are right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody perfect. I don't expect a perfect track record at all, by far. If you got one, then I'm like,
No, it's something wrong with you. When I run for office, I'm going to tell everything. Ain't nobody going to be able to put a spotlight on me.
That's why I tell everything now. Not that I'm trying to run or nothing.
I'm going to tell y'all what happened at high school.
Like, you can't. It is what it is. It was what it was, and it is what it is, but I'm not that same person, so.
No. Not unless I choose to be, Not unless I choose to be. But, that's the beauty of us as people, right? Is that it took your 12-year-old self to make your 16-year-old self, to make your 21-year-old self, to make your 30-year-old self, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? You gotta give praise to all of those parts of that you were,
that made you who you are today.
Made you who you were, yeah. And I will never say. Some days I'm 12 years old. I want to play like I'm 12. I want to forget about bills like I'm 9 years old. Sometimes, you know what I mean? I do. I don't want to forget that all the time just because I'm 25.
Okay, 25.
What?
With that fakeness, we're going to go into fake love with Joya Bravo.
Batch people treat you so different when they think you made it. But they wasn't with me putting footsteps on that pavement. They don't know what kind of risk I had to take just to get it. Yeah, they don't know what kind of risk I take just to get it and get it and get it. And open nights in the LES. Sleep outside Delivery Express. Phone line ring it, give me stress. To this day, I got PTSD. These thoughts in my memories always trying to rob me of my fucking dreams. They wonder why I'm pissed off because of y'all, because I've been me and y'all been sleep. But I ain't gotta get out of my dark space. Where I'm standing at is a dark place. I can see the winning and the losses. I thought I had it, but I lost it. And y'all just wanna give me fake love. Undercover, they be nothing but haters. I got a middle finger for you fakers. Go away from me with all of that fake love. Oh, what a tragedy. When it be your friends and your family, can't let them take all your energy. That should be so damaging. We say all this forgive 'em when really it didn't. Back when I was popped down without a vision, I'm never forgetting all the things you would've done, should've done, probably could've done, but didn't. Searching for a place to belong. Everywhere I try fit and I be wrong. Speed to bodega for Tylenol. Got a case that I fuck 'em all. That is all they called. Inside of my head, they try to bring me back to the old me. That part of me is dead. I put that bitch in a body, buried it so that there ain't no way she coming back. There ain't money, then nobody hit the jack. In fact, don't bother hit the jack. My heart turned cold, it's not quite black, but faded. And now I see how bad guys are created. But I gotta get out of my dark space. 'Cause where I'm standing at is a dark place. I can see my winning through the losses. Nah, I thought I had it, but I lost it. And y'all just wanna give me fake love. Undercover, they be nothing but haters. I got a middle finger for you fakers. Go away from me with all of that fake love. Seem like all they ever gave me was fake love. Undercover, they be nothing but haters. I got a middle finger for you. Go away from me with all of that. I put the bitch in her body bag, and it ain't no way she coming back.
Yo, what up? What's the deal? It's good. All right.
You already know, you made Mr. Cheeks in the building.
It's Big Nice in the building.
Boy, Pretty Lou doing what I do. Hey, man, where we at?
FIYE Radio.
Flavor in your ear, baby.
All right. Hits 92.3.
LOST. What? BOYC.
Yeah.
Hey.
And we're back on Hits 92.3 with the ladies of FIYE Radio +1. My girl, Lady Felidia in the building.
The lady.
And Tiny Tanya and Sean D are out today. So I got my sis, Lady Felidia, sitting here with me, helping me hold the night down.
Holding it down.
For
the queens of FIYE Radio. Y'all know what it is.
Yes.
Dopest
I love my
ladies
sisters.
on the radio.
Yeah, I love my sisters.
Yeah.
I miss y'all. You it's never part. Okay.
My kids. Don't get me started.
Listen.
You already got purple on now.
You know what? Purple is my favorite color. It's one of my favorite colors, but it's probably at the top. It's the top of the food chain. And I just felt purple today, but I knew I was gonna put this on, and then I don't know if I had my purple pen. I didn't realize that. Then I had so it was just alignment for me in purple today.
First thing that come to your mind, what does purple taste like?
Great.
What does purple smell like?
Oh, beautiful. It smells like beautiful. Listen.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
It's
like
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yes. It's royalty. Yeah. It's gorgeous. And I like every shade of it. So I'm not like, oh, I like purple royal. I like purple. I like every shade of purple. Yeah. And every shade of green. So I don't like every shade of everything.
Right.
But those are the two. I like every shade of green. I like every shade of purple. Every shade of yellow. Every shade of black.
Every shade of black.
Every shade of black.
Every shade of black. Yeah.
I like brown too. Every shade of brown.
Yeah.
So, but then some things I don't like every shade. Like, I like red, but I don't like every shade of red.
Yeah, I can feel that.
You know what I mean? So it's I don't know.
That's my cardinal color. Red, that's red.
That's your what color?
My cardinal color.
Your cardinal. Oh, that's your cardinal color.
Red
is my So what that means?
Elaborate. So red is the color that represents my cardinal sun sign, which is Aries.
Oh, you gotta look it up now.
Which is Aries. So it's red is all about passion and fire and intensity and it's apparently some other stuff too, because my grandma wouldn't let me wear like nail polish.
My grandma was like that too. Red nail polish, red lipstick. Like if you don't take that out, Jezebel.
Yeah, she'd be like, no, I just put a little bit. You see, I put it on real sparingly because I'm still nervous that she's around. She is.
You know what? I don't wear red lipstick either. Like it's got to be like I'm doing like some scenes in the movie, something like that to put the makeup on. You know what somebody else wants you to wear, but I'm not doing red.
No, I'm gonna do it because I'm bold. Because
I don't really like it like that.
Yeah, but
as a lipstick, I don't like it. But I'm not a lipstick person.
Right.
I'm not. I'm a lip gloss. I'm not a lipstick person, and this is I like dark. I like dark lipstick. Like so it would be like black, purple, like a deep,
purple.
like a deep dark. It has to be like a deep, like I guess some people would call it goth maybe.
Okay.
But I like deep dark browns, deep dark purples. So I'm not a lipstick girl. I'm not not really a makeup kind of, I do like eyeshadow, little sign. And, I do the stuff that I do for.
I was wondering about that red lipstick for a long time. So as soon as I got a chance to wear it, I was going to wear it. I was going to wear it.
I can still hear my grandma now, like,
ooh,
take that off.
But I'm a bit of that, I'm going to push the boundaries, always as an Aries. Like, we're pioneers. So that's what we do. But shout out to Rihanna. She has a beautiful red matte lipstick that I stole from my mom one day.
She looks good in red.
She looks great in red. And just every once in a blue, depending on like the event that I'm at, I may, wear it. And, yeah. Shout out to red though. It's a great color. It's just
I like red too.
Yeah.
Red too. I primarily like, for the most part, I probably like all the colors. But I just don't like every shade of all the colors. So I got my my piece. I'm very colorful, so I like all the colors.
Me too.
Anybody that been to my house know that I'm just pretty colorful.
I love all of them. Like I love rainbows. I don't care that I'm a grown adult.
Okay.
I love
rainbow sugar.
I want all of the colors. I want to wear them at the same time, and I just like that. Okay. And I don't want people to look at me crazy because I still like rainbows.
I mean, why? I thought everybody like rainbows. Everybody don't like. When I see a rainbow, I'm going. So I just took a picture like last week of a rainbow.
I'm still gonna wear them too. No.
Oh, you're gonna wear the rainbows?
I am.
Okay. You gonna wear the rainbow? Or you gonna wear like multiple colors? I'm just asking.
Both.
You gonna wear the rainbow and multiple colors? You're gonna be out here looking like a whole.
And I'm gonna make it right. No, but I just do. I love,
Yeah, I love colors too. Yeah. That's that. I don't know if that's fire or what, because it's Cancer season right now, but we in preparation for Leo season because baby it's coming up, and coming up, baby. You know what I mean? We in preparation.
As you clearly stated.
We in preparation. Because red is my ruby. It's my
your stone.
Yeah, it's my stone. But
Leos are also fire signs.
I'm fire.
Oh, I know. But I know. Fire. You fire. Yeah, that's the Leos. Shout out to the Leos, the Sagittariuses, the Aries. It's not our season right now, y'all, but still, those are the fire signs.
But it's Leo season.
But
it's really
not Leo
season. But it is.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you why it is. Because we start in July. We start July 1st. It's Leo season. I don't care who else is in there. I love my Cancers because shout out to my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Egan Holmes Rebel. Birthday Cancer. You know what I'm saying? Not like that, but I love a Cancer. But Leo season starts July 1st and it ends August 31st. Or the 30th, whatever the last day of August is.
That's the longest season I've ever heard. So, yeah.
Well, it is what it is. Yeah. Ain't nothing I can do about that. I love me.
No, as you should.
Yes.
As you should.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of loving me, do you feel like we're like loving each other more as a people? Like, let's say, like within the last 10 years, do you feel like we are loving each other more as a people within the last 10 years? Or less? What do you?
Honestly, I don't know if it's more or less. I can only go based on my personal endeavors and situations or what I've seen or recognized. So, and it just depends and what I see outwardly. Like, I'm gonna say less. Because all I see right now, not all I see, but a lot of what I see outside of what I'm trying to change and the people around me are trying to change is I see a lot of death. I see a lot of us killing us. I see a lot of not serving and protecting, but killing and killing. I see a lot of self-infliction. And not that it's not always been there. We obviously see more of it because of social media, because of the TVs, because of all of these things. But I'm seeing it more on a daily basis in my world. And So I don't know that we're loving each other more, because I feel like if we were loving each other more, we would be coming up more lovingly solutions. We will be coming up with ways and solutions that we can change the trajectory of what's happening. So no, we're loving on self maybe a little bit more than necessary.
Mhm.
And loving on self is very important. But you can't love on yourself so much and so intently that you forget to love the things around you because they will decay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're not paying attention to that garden.
Yeah, you gotta we gotta give some of that love. We gotta see the ones that are battling with mental health and whatever it is they're going through, to have them in this state of mind to where we just gotta kill each other. We're shooting each other, the kids, the teenagers, the adults. It's not just one, we're killing each other over very minute things, micro.
Yeah.
I wish they take that little micro that they have and have a little bit of faith of a mustard seed that you're gonna get through whatever it is, and we don't have to kill each other to get there.
Yeah, we don't.
It's really bothering me.
Mm-hmm.
It really is bothering me a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I see a lot of that too, sis. I do, and it is upsetting. And I feel like our youth gets exposed to so much, of that. I would like to think that we are loving on each other, a bit more, or at least starting to have the conversations that allow for us to love on each other more,
But it's not enough. It's the same. I have the same answer.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough. We are.
Yeah.
You're right. We are, but not enough.
So we need more.
More.
Yeah.
More.
So we just need to share more, because, the more you share, the more you, give, you educate, like we talked about last night, if you light yourself up, if you are that beacon for that, for that love, then you will end up lighting someone else up. That's just natural law. You can't escape it. It's just, that's the way that it works. So
yes, and if you light somebody else up, they can light somebody else up, and they can light somebody else up. But if you're walking around being darkness,
mm-hmm.
like, don't be darkness, be light.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, be light. Yeah.
Please, because that can just change your life.
One of my beautiful people yesterday, at the end of the night, I was saying that to them, and he said to me, well, how do I do that? And that was so real. Like, if my whole world looks dark and all I'm focusing on looks bleak, how do I change my perspective? Because my outward is just a reflection of my inward.
That's true.
So how do I change what's going on the inside so I can see things more beautifully on the outside and see more of that on the outside,
Yeah. What's up, Sunshine?
Right.
I've been there. Mm-hmm. You can't hold it. So the thing is that you can't change people. You specifically, you can give somebody some of your energy and some of your light and hopeness that they feel it and grow from that. But you can't change people. They have to change themselves. So you have to point them in a direction if it's something that you can't do specifically. And 9 times out of 10, if it's someone that's very close to us, that's a hard feat. So you have to then look towards. That means that if they have that much darkness, they need to have someone outside of the closeness that they're in, guide them into light.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing about darkness, right? When you're there, that's your will. That's your free will. That's a choice, right? Just like if you decide to always operate in the light and be, jovial and
I
see
think
the
that's
world
true
through
to
that,
a point. Yeah,
that is your choice. It is your will, and so I always tell like people like when I'm talking and soul speaking, your only job is to be obedient, to listen, to share the light that is in you, that is that spark of God. That's your only job. Whenever that person receives that light, light travels I'm not going to act like I know the speed of light brightness. I actually do, but because I just learned this with my son, but I can't recall it. But here's the point, right? Different colors of light reach different people at different wavelengths, different times, right?
It's true.
So I can give you the light right now, but the light might not reach you for another 100 years, right? But it might reach sunshine tomorrow. Do you understand me?
True.
So my only job is to give the light, and when the light is supposed to penetrate, it will, and if it's not, then it won't. And to her question, which she was like, how long do you give? You know what I mean? How long? And that's until it
changes you, until it begins to change you.
Before.
But you won't know until it does, right? You won't know until it starts changing your trajectory. So that's something to look at, to keep in mind that, okay, I have to be aware because energy is transferable, very much so.
Yeah.
So I have to be aware of when this energy is transforming me. Mm-hmm. So at that point, there's something that I have to do for myself so that it does not transform me into what that energy is, because that's not what I want.
Yeah.
You'll end up decaying, and this is December 1st with decay.
With decay, let's bring it December 1st. Love you, December.
Richie, fire.
Red.
You let our love decay. It's not standing, it's barely breathing. Let our love decay. You're just standing, doing nothing. Let our love decay. In bed standing, that's why we're dying. And I love decay. You're just saying, but you're not doing. Used to take you out of town, like that's my bitch, that's my bitch. Took you from your hometown, like fuck that shit. Made her realize she was queen. Girl, you the shit, girl, you the shit. Told her how I love was king, like this music. Then you got too comfortable. Stop putting on the show. Started acting like a hoe, doing shit I didn't know. I don't want this love no more. Since I gotta let you go. Like a kid's a vegetable. Watch yourself out, I'm very bold. I'd rather be alone. Cast away. I really didn't need you anyway. I swear it's love, it's so cliche. I seem to cherish friendship more these days. You never do what you say. I need disarray. Running fried life, visualize. Round in Alice. You let our love decay. It's not standing, it's barely breathing. Let our love decay. You're just standing, doing nothing. Let our love decay. In bed standing, that's why we're dying. Let our love decay. You're just saying, but you're not doing nothing worth the fight. We're not gonna fight, walking suicide. I was on your side, then you left my side, left me dirty side. Always sacrifice for you to look nice, like exercise. I was down to ride to give the vibe that's on my side. To be honest, I'm not surprised. You get curved like a really fine.
Thought you was really bona fide. I can't let you be my demise. About your guy, now you to summer prize. You just passing by, curtains high like samurai. Had to wipe my eyes for pride, bouncing back on rubber rides. Let this be my sweet goodbye. You let our love you let our love, you let our love keep breathing. Let our love.
It's Black Friday. Today is the day that, if no other day, you support your Black-owned businesses. Not only to help us be more conscious as a people, but to flourish the community with nourishment and unity. We must reform prisons and the communities to make a place where doing something to go to prison isn't the only way. Stay woke, be free. Black-owned, Black Friday. Support your Black-owned businesses. The Black Friday movement. And it's your favorite dope girl from around the way, Sunday Jones. This is the Black Friday movement. Support your circle, support your friends, support your family, support your circle. Support the Black-owned businesses in the community. Just support everybody. Support who you can. Support who supports you. That's the most important part. Support who supports you, okay? Speaking of support, I don't have much today. Do a couple of shout outs. But first I want to go over the blackest countries outside of Africa that have the most Black people. So in 10th place, you have Mexico with 1.4 million. 9th, you have Jamaica with 2.6 million. In the United Kingdom, we have 3.2 million. In Yemen, we have 3.4 million. In Saudi Arabia, we have 3.6 million. And they mostly live in the Western. In Colombia, we have 4.7 million. In France, we have 5 million. In Haiti, we have 10 million. In the United States, we have 48 million at number 2, which is 2% less than half of melanation, of Black people. In Brazil, we have 150 million. So, that's all the millions. The millions of people, Black, melanated people in the country. Mm-hmm. From 10th to 1st, we're in number 2. So it's 48% Black in the United States of America.
That's
I just want to.
Yeah, that's perspective. Yeah.
So
what could we do with those numbers?
What
y'all?
can we
what
do
could
with
we
that?
Do you know the amount of like change that we could affect if we remembered how to work together?
And I just want to say that this is based off of a poll, you know?
Yeah.
So imagine the people that they don't really know how many people there are that's undetected or die and if don't, you know what I'm saying? So believe that it's 50%, if not more.
Yeah.
You know, that's just my projection. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what can you really do with that? So just to put the numbers out there, you know, in 150 million in Brazil, at number 1. So,
I mean, that just makes me excited. I don't know about anybody else.
I don't know what that means to other people, but you know, if we could really come together.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
if we could really want to come together. And when you think about Atlanta, when you think about Georgia, and people come here from other places and they're like, wow, there's so many of my people in one area. It's so much Black excellence. It's so much, because you see it, but you don't see it in a close proximity like you see it other places. Everybody else doesn't have that Black piece of Mecca. So
yeah, when I first moved back down here,
food for thought
for me. Yeah,
it's food for thoughts.
Yes.
Food for thoughts.
I think it's food for action. We've been thinking long enough.
Well, it's food for action too.
Food for action.
But some people gotta resonate.
Take a minute.
So it is food for thought, because it need to resonate. Because some people it ain't quite resonated with them about how many of you it actually is, and what you could really come together and do with that.
There are no limits.
Yeah. Black dollars, Black excellence, Black movement, Black support, Black do it. Just get it done. I just wanted everybody to just marinate on that for a second. That's my Black Friday movement. I don't think I need to say a whole lot more. I can run it down again though. Just one more time for the people in the back. The blackest countries outside of Africa are, and this is outside of Africa, okay? 10th is Mexico. 9th is Mexico with 1.4 million. The 9th is Jamaica with 2.6 million. The United Kingdom is 3.2 million in number 8. 7 is Yemen at 3.4 million. 6 is Saudi Arabia at 3.6 million. 5 is Colombia at 4.7 million. France is at number 4 at 5 million. France, 5 million. Haiti is at number 3 with 10 million. 10 million. Haiti. United States of America. The United States of America is 48 million.
And
48 million.
And we're gonna say 50.
Because that's my right. All the missing people. So yeah, 48 and some more million. And then in Brazil at number 1, we have 150 million. So I just want that
150 million.
That's Black Days, not Black Fridays. It's just Black.
That's just
Black
what I'm saying.
Days. So just just a little resignation. Just let that resonate and think to yourself, what can I do with that? And then say, what can we do with that? Come up with something, with a solution. Let me know. Hit me in the DMs at Sunday Jones is Life. Tell me what we can do with that. Let's put something in action. Tell me. Let me know.
Tell me.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
Because I'm ready for action. Like Sunday, she wants y'all to think about this for a little longer.
Yeah.
Y'all can think.
I'm ready for action. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm all the way ready. So
yeah,
this is we got them like Danique and Golden Child.
Yeah.
We got them like.
We gonna get them like.
You can tell, COINTEL, my clique has never failed. My boat has never sunk, my ship has never sailed. My hope is never shaken, my spirit is never broken. My legs are never open, my words will always be quoted. My vision is focused. Tell the POTUS I don't trust him, he'll never be noticed. I think it's time that I put you all on notice. I'm the one, David Ruffin, I'll never be Otis. If I did it, then it better work. The music industry hates me cause I'll never twerk. I'm in a different world, each verse brings the metaverse. Optometrist, I change vision like the Oculus. Watch me fly over Metropolis. Tell all the populace, rise from sarcophagus. No hypothesis, I see apocalypse. Muhammad's disciple speaks like a prophetess. We got him like. We got him like. Yeah. We got 'em like, tell the people we coming through and we got 'em like, this ain't love from the west, coming strong, Cali's best. We got 'em like, tell the people we coming through and we got 'em like.
See, I done came from the bottom. I usually choose peace. Today we choose violence. And they don't really know what to do. And I'ma keep banging the truth. Lyrically impeccable, irrepressible spectacle. I could turn a vegetable into an intellectual. My ancestors celestial go beyond the skeleton. Fact checking these rappers, none of these credible. If it don't apply to the fly, it's a hypothetical. It's just the type of that you kicking is unacceptable. If not helping me grow, I'm just not available. I want the whole left side of a decimal, incredible. I ain't even hardly reached my pinnacle. Jump in the cipher and turn it into a festival. Bang on the game till the game need medical. I'ma keep grinding to the it's unpreventable. Middle finger, you haters, for that to be unprofessional. We are just not compatible. I am too undetectable. Put the pedal, the metal, hitting your mental. My pen penetrating your sensory. You looking terrible. Whoa, whoa, all I see is green light bulbs. East New York, Brooklyn, let it go. My light might be an iPhone. Third eye, I see the rival. See my arrival.
We got 'em like. We got 'em like, yeah. We got 'em like, tell the people we coming through and we got 'em like.
It's that deep, run the East New York, we run the streets.
We got 'em like, tell the people we coming through and we got 'em like.
You know. We the creme de la creme. They give us accolades, but that's God working through us. We send praises up to Him. Brotherhood tight, sisterhood tight, nation building team players. We all shooting in the gym. Got the guys with me, got the FIYE with me. If we gotta go to war, then we fighting to the death. Not a betting man, but if I was, and you ask me what I put my money on, you know I'm putting it on them. Come through, they gotta respect, they gotta tip their hat. Don't disrespect our women, word bond, we'll kill for that. In the field, working with bullets, fly like we in Iraq. I do this for the family, I rap, but this way deeper than rap. Stand up, solid soldiers with me, we don't back though. I don't deal with milk toast brothers like I'm lactose. Every time I come in first, they act like they was rooting for me. Whole time I know they wanted me to come in last though. La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulallah. If it wasn't for you, I know I wouldn't have made it through Allah. Grant me protection on this mission that I pursue, Allah. I know with you behind me, there ain't nothing that I can't do, Allah. You know.
We got 'em like, we got 'em like, yeah. We got 'em like, tell the people we coming through and we got 'em like.
It's GC from the shop, FIYE till I die.
We got 'em like, tell the people we coming through and we got 'em like. It's ain't love.
Hey, what's going on? It's your man P2, and I'm rocking with FIYE Radio on 92.3. Yeah.
And we're back. It's Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio, with a quarter of the ladies of FIYE Radio, and my special guest today, Lady Flaava. AKA Sage.
Oh, you gonna let me be Sage today?
No. I said AKA. Listen, we've been fussing about this name. Listen, okay?
Yeah.
Sage and Silver.
Yes. Sage and Silver. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna keep going. I'm gonna stop right there.
No, but that's good because Sage is so important because Sage is really what's kind of like brought everything back to life, you know? So like that was a page that I made like some years ago. I think like after I had cut off all my hair and I was like growing out my afro and going through a lot of alchemical changes and and processes and all of those things. And so I was like Sage and Silver, that was all alchemic.
Okay, so tell us, who is Lady Flaava? Who is Sage and Silver?
Okay.
What do you mean you don't know? You do so much. So you do
right. So okay.
You do.
So so like who is Lady Lydia? Really just
don't you dare put a just.
She hates that just.
Don't you dare put a just.
I'm just a little light out here in the world.
A little what?
A big light out here.
Okay. I'm like, where are we right now?
Yeah. I do a lot. I wear a lot of different hats.
Yeah, you do.
So I don't even think about it sometimes until someone else will say, and I'm like, oh, I do that. But I just wherever I'm needed, wherever the need is, I love to learn. I love to grow. So always looking for something else too.
You're definitely a community because you shine yourself over here. You are a community advocate.
Yes.
Philanthropist.
Yes.
Grower of herbs and fruits and veggies.
Yes. Like third generation farmer people be like, no, you're a farmer.
You got your hands. Yeah, you got your hands in nonprofits more than one.
Yes.
Definitely. And you're dope.
Well, it takes one to know one. And thank you. I'm also a teacher,
a speaker,
educator,
a poet,
soul speaker, poet. See, I don't like to do this. Senda, I don't like to do this. She knows I don't. but it's necessary. I forget sometimes all the it's a poet. End of life doula, right? That one. That's the most new certification that I have.
Okay. Tell us about that. What's that about?
So it's just another space where I'm able to advocate for people.
Okay.
And to speak up, change vision, change ideas and perspectives. So just like a birth doula helps you transition into life, and bring that soul into life.
Okay.
And in the life doula helps you transition out of life.
Okay.
And really ensures that the person that is doing the journey, that is completing the journey, that they are experiencing it the way that they want to, the way that they deserve to, not the way that someone else feels comfortable with them doing.
Okay.
And I believe that we should have more autonomy over the way that we live and the way that we choose to die.
Okay.
As well.
Yeah. And, don't do what I didn't say. Do what I said.
Do what I said. Yeah. And then too, the way that we relate to death, and dying, I think it could use an overhaul. It's rather grim right now. It's rather grim. And scary a lot of times too for people,
Yeah.
And we were just talking about, loss that we have been I didn't even know it was going to come back around to this, but having gone through that and just really remembering how powerful we are. You know what I mean? How if you pass away from this sphere, from this dimension, you just become part of my ancestors and my spirit team.
Correct.
Do you understand me? And you walk with me. You walk with me. Yeah. And it's a remembering. My roots are Native American, from right here in Atlanta. Okay. My grandmother, my father's side of the family, which was the transition that we were, talking about right here in Dixie Hill. And even though I was born in New York City, in Queens, my heart lives in both places.
Yeah, I'm like that too. I was born here, but my heart lives in the Bronx.
You got that?
Yeah. So I got a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I grew up in St. Clair and Cleveland. So I got a trio going
St. Clair, shout out.
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out to Queens, y'all, because I just love Southside Jamaica, Queens. I can't be on here and not do it. Right, but so deep, so important. The way that we relate, the way that we understand, the way that we go through. And that's what I was getting back to, is that with my roots, my great grandmother, was very adamant about us remembering or learning certain traditions, having that connection to the land, which is just so important, and I really got away from that for a lot of years. You know, I was like, who's going to be a farmer? Who's going to do that? Not I. And now look at me.
I mean,
you can't get me
right back around.
You can't get me.
Yeah, you in there. You in there.
Yeah.
You know, this is good.
Yeah. And it's, you know, and just like taking care of, you know, people. She told me at 17 years old, she wanted me to be a nurse. I was like, who getting ready to wipe somebody's bum? Not I. But I wiped lots of them. And I ended up, you know, doing that and being that. And there was no better place for me to end up but in service.
You didn't know you were a service person.
I forgot.
You forgot.
I did know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You did know. You forgot.
Yeah. And I believe that we come in knowing a lot, you know, and we forget a lot though too. If we're blessed enough to be in a family that nurtures that, then maybe we don't forget so much.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes all the sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I did have that, you know. Thank goodness I had a praying grandmother.
Ooh,
yeah, I know
that's my song right there.
Yeah, so
that's my song.
At this time, because of that, we gonna introduce Maiden by Tristan Wolf, my brother, Baba Soul, my brother. There we go.
Shout out to Baba Soul.
Got my own lane. I call on my dean. They know I got assets. Now they wanna be friends. The short is a nympho. She like smacked by the creek. Never in the tent. She be hugging the tree. Got my own lane. I call on my dean. They know I got assets. Now they wanna be friends. The short is a nympho. She like smacked by the creek. Never in the tent. She be hugging the tree. I'm about tired of living in apartments. Rather buy me a trailer and park it. The city to me is a tar pit. When I'm in the grid, I feel lethargic. Plus, Shawty get wetter in the forest. Big brother ain't around with the cameras. Got beavers in the creek, it's damned up. My dog no leash chasing down squirrels. They say they want to build, but they freeload. I got 11 fingers and 10 toes. I should hit y'all niggas with the FIFO. This been in my family, nachos. We about to make some cheese, nachos. Keep to grab me some peachy oil. They coming in like mosquitoes. Thought I told y'all niggas people. Way before the fame, I said, I had abundance. She recognized the king. Cause it's all in my name. Got my own lane. I call on my dean. They know I got assets. Now they wanna be friends. The short is a nympho. She like smacked by the creek. Never in the tent. She be hugging the tree. Got my own lane. I call on my dean. They know I got assets. Now they wanna be friends. The short is a nympho. She like smacked by the creek. Never in the tent. She be hugging the tree. Outside, girl, you know the sun's outside, girl. I love the outdoors, 4x4s. I done seen bears, 90 acres. I could put a whole city here. I love the cater, but I'm feeling like I could live here. A new journey and I'm getting money. Don't tell me what would you do. I'm a wise investor, bought a bunch of tools, and I grow my own food too. My profiles is all great farmers. And I'm at the group, marijuana. When it's all yours, you can do what you want. She heard about soul, now she's a goner. Way before the fame, I said, I had abundance. She recognized the king. Cause it's all in my name. Got my own lane. I call on my dean. They know I got assets. Now they wanna be friends. The short is a nympho. She like smacked by the creek. Never in the tent. She be hugging the tree. Got my own lane. I call on my dean. They know I got assets. Now they wanna be friends. The short is a nympho. She like smacked by the creek. never in the tea. She be hugging the tree.
You're tuned in to Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. Go over to your Play Store and download Hits 92.3. Don't want to miss your favorite show? Click that tab in the top left-hand corner and set the alarm. You'll never miss another episode. Love all of the shows and can't decide? Then scroll down and rate Hits 92.3 and also leave a message for your favorite radio personality, letting them know what an amazing job they're doing. While you're at it, go over to our Instagram page and follow us on Hits 92.3.
Ooh, yeah, it's your boy Tristan Wolf, man. I'm in this thing, Hits 92.3 with the women of FIYE Radio, man. I hope that y'all enjoy y'all day and your life, man. Stay blessed. That's it.
Yo, shout out to Tristan Wolf. We
Shout
back
out.
on Hits 92.3, the ladies of FIYE Radio, with my special guest right here, Lady Felidia. Let's go, yo. Shout out to Lightworker Wayne. Lightworker Wayne.
Shout out, Wayne.
Me and Lady Felidia. He introduced us, and we've been rocking ever since.
Ever since. That was big love. We were just we had a whole little skit on Lightworker Wayne here. But deep love, and that's what I say. He, like, really introduced us genuinely. You know, and we've been there ever since. Yeah,
good match.
Yeah, yeah, and also another props to Lightworker Wayne because he brought back in the name Lady.
He did.
No, people don't know that, but I'm gonna give credit where credit is due, regardless, because my Lady was originally given to me by my grandfather. Yeah, and so when Lightworker Wayne, we were like in a session one day, and he was like, "You know what? I think I want to call you Lady Felidia."
He does that, doesn't he? Do that?
Yeah,
he calls me Love Jones.
Love Jones.
Yeah,
because he did. He said, "This is Sunday, Love Jones."
Yeah,
that's how he introduced you.
Yeah.
And so I said, "You know what?" And I said, "You know what? I'm going to use it again." So
shout out to
Lightworker
Lightworker Wayne.
Lady Felidia ever since. Shout out Lightworker Wayne.
Yeah, man.
Wish you nothing but the best.
Facts. I got a show coming up with him. Mental health, men's mental health awareness.
So important.
So very important. Men's mental health.
Yeah. And shout out to my brothers, my sisters over at New Era Atlanta, because that was really even where Lightworker Wayne came into the fold at.
Okay.
And then, you know, so that was,
you got to tell people what
Atlanta.
New Era is. New Era Atlanta.
So New Era, dopeness. What else?
Dopeness.
What else? It is. But dopeness. New Era period is a Mud Roots organization, focused on building our people up in every facet. 5 pillars of. I was going to say creation, but it's not creation. It's 5 pillars of understanding, of how we go about really changing our mindsets, changing our political standing, our financial standing. And it starts with yourself and your household. You know, I do a ton of community work, and we were talking about, you know, politics and who you vote for.
Yeah.
I love the fact that as a Black organization, they will sit down with different politicians, people running for office, and really find out, how do you plan on helping us, our community?
Yes.
You know, shout out to New Era Atlanta, New Era Detroit, which is the GOAT. They started it all. And big shout out to New Era Las Vegas, who the girls out there, they just always doing it. I love them.
Let's go.
So yeah, those are, you know, it's my people.
Yeah. I love New Era Atlanta. Yeah, you introduced me to New. We partnered on some things.
Absolutely.
With New Era Atlanta, and do some great more things with the Prison Brat Foundation.
Yes.
We've done a lot of marvelous, amazing kid events.
Yes.
So definitely shout out to New Era Atlanta.
And if you're in the city, New Era Atlanta will be doing their hood to hood drive at Pine Cove Apartments over on the South Side. Shout out to South Side.
Okay, let's go Southside.
You know. Tap in, y'all.
Yes. So, what else you got going on, Felidia? You got New Era Atlanta. You got tell us about
it. Agriculture's United, which is that's my initiative our initiative to help organize and collaborate and bring together the urban farmers in Atlanta, connect them with the more bigger rural farms throughout the state of Georgia, push the initiatives and laws at the state capitol for us to be able to grow the things that are beneficial, that are really going to be able to allow us to create industry and create financial legacy and generational wealth for ourselves.
Lady Felidia is a teacher, y'all. And when I say that, I don't mean that like I teach in class, although she does do that as well. But she's a teacher. Like when you speak, you teach. Even in your poetry, when you speak, you teach. You have a story that you're always telling in divine fine alignment that you're always telling for the teaching. Yeah. So you're a teacher for sure. For sure. You know, you're not just I'm a teacher. You're a teacher. Yeah. You know, and I appreciate that about you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And you got, if you're gonna be a teacher, you gotta be a student.
Oh, that's that's good, sis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. You're gonna be a teacher, you gotta be a student. That's fact.
Yeah.
You have to be able to learn something. You should be learning something every single day of your life. Yeah. Hopefully more than one time a day, but if you learn at least one thing a day,
you just learned me something, because I didn't know that Brazil had 150 million black people.
Listen.
So I mean, come on now. And if we not surrounding ourselves with people that are going to be able to tell us something we didn't know, what we doing for real?
I don't know what we're doing for real. Yeah, yeah. You need to be around people that you're learning from. If you're not, if you're in a group of people and you're no longer learning anything, or you're not learning anything, they're not trying to elevate, and you're not trying to elevate, you're in the wrong group. Mm-hmm. And not saying that you don't love those people. But you need to be where you can elevate. You need to be where you can learn something new. If you're not learning anything new, you're stale.
Yes.
You're not moving. So. You're not elevating. You're not doing anything for your life. You're being very still.
Right.
So please elevate yourself and be around people that can elevate you, that know more than you, that you can learn from. That's the only way that you're going to elevate.
And you know what, sis, I'm going to make this point when you just said that, to piggyback off of that. I used to be intimidated. Like, I used to be like, angry, like irritated to be around people that I felt like knew more than me. You know, like it would make me feel like a bit inferior. Okay. You know, to a certain degree. But that was really just me allowing my ego to be out front rather than, my soul. But, once I told my ego to like sit your behind, sit down, a little bit. And you let your soul lead, it's a thing of excitement. I want to be the least knowledgeable person in the room. Because when I leave, I mean, I got homework to do. I mean, I'm getting ready to learn a lot of stuff.
And it's something that you said, like, especially growing up as teenagers and young adults and kids, we think we know everything.
Oh.
And we think that the world owes us something.
Yes.
I'm here to tell you the world owes you nothing. Yes. Nobody owes you anything. You owe yourself. So you stop having all these expectations of what people are supposed to do for you and realize what you're supposed to do for self. It's your job. It's your job to put yourself in a room of people where you can learn. It's your job to put one foot in front of the other and do the visions, execute the visions that you have. It's not mine. It's yours.
Yeah.
Just realize that nobody owes you anything.
No. What I was going to say was that I have actually taken myself out of certain rooms by having a negative mindset, by having that mindset that I already know what I need to know. And you weren't in that room to begin with, so no, you didn't know what you needed to know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that can be an illusion that we create for ourselves as a comfort space.
Absolutely.
When we're too afraid to really step out into the unknown and learn something different about ourselves.
That's it.
But it's fun.
It is. Have fun.
Yeah.
it's exciting to learn something new, especially if you can utilize something new.
Yeah.
Like if you can utilize something new that you've learned, man, you just won 1 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just elevated.
Yes.
You just elevated if you execute. If you take what you learned and apply it, you elevate it.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
If you take what you learned and do nothing, you didn't do anything. You didn't go anywhere. You just was in a room.
Yeah.
You're
just one of those people that like, and you always, I love everybody, whatever, but sometimes these people are annoying. And these are the people that just learn stuff just so they can have conversations with other people, but don't ever do anything about it. They don't ever you want to know all the things just so you can say, I know something about it, but what are you doing about what you know? it's not really power unless you put it into action.
I don't really have time for that. You know what I do?
Breathe.
I kind of live by this.
Okay.
Give me the beginning and the end. You can keep the middle.
Yeah.
Because the middle does not serve me.
Yeah.
It don't. It doesn't serve me. So if you just going on and we're going in circles, it's time for me to remove myself.
Yeah.
You can keep that because we're not going anywhere. So we could talk about the beginning and we could talk about the end.
Yeah.
And if you don't have no solutions up in the middle, we don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Mm-hmm.
It becomes blurry. That's when you get into he said, she said, we said, what I think it is, not what I know, but what I think it is. I can't do that.
That's when I go to sleep. I'll be like, real quick.
Not sleep.
I
remove myself from a lot of conversations, or I nip them in the bud. I cut them. I be like, hold up. Hold on. Listen.
You did that last night. You shut it down.
Did I?
She shut it down. She said, Oh, whoa. No.
Oh.
You shut it down.
Yeah, I had to.
No, you did. In the most loving of ways.
Yeah, I had to, because, some spaces you got to know what type of space you. Oh, my God. People, please read the room. Read the room that you're in before you open your mouth.
Yeah.
Before you move how you're moving.
And while it's
read the
open,
room.
yes.
So that you can know that you're moving in the right way.
Yeah.
Every room is not for everything.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Yeah.
You don't want to get shut down. Because I'd be the one.
Because I was going to start with something different, but you would have shut me down.
Yeah.
Because there was lots of kids there.
Yeah.
So I had to, in that moment, I had to reorganize and be like, maybe I save that for the next news.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah. I don't mind stopping what needs to be stopped if it needs to be stopped. And that's what we can't be afraid to make things right. And you don't have to do it negatively. You don't have to do it meanly. You don't have to do it where it makes somebody feel some kind of way, but you have to do it.
It has to be done.
It has to be done, but you have to do it tactfully.
Yeah. I call them courageous conversations.
Oh, that's good. Courageous conversations. I like that.
I stole it from someone. I'm not sure who.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like.
So when I got a good one that sometimes conversations cause you to have to breathe a little bit before you do them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna breathe by Carriga Bailey.
Come on, Carriga Bailey. Yes.
May the Lord bless and protect you. May the Lord smile upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace.
Fisherman, let's go.
It's big blessings on the table. Give thanks for every crumb. Make sure we say our prayers for the ones with less than us. And just because I'm down, that don't mean I'm done. If I see another day, I know my best is yet to come. My bounce back is crazy. And I was kept by the same grace that we sang was amazing. My faith is sturdy as the stone that the builder rejected. Don't fear no serpents or no storm, cause I know I'm protected. My burdens get a little lighter when counting my blessings. Woo. I do my reps, wake up in the morning, take a breath, and then I hit my sets. Got the weight up off my shoulders when I got this off my chest. When I take a look around me, I remember that I'm blessed, so I breathe. Take a minute, let me reframe all my thoughts and see the vision. So I breathe, take a minute. Let me reframe all my thoughts and see the visions. I've been working on some plans. I've been plotting on the land. I've been pouring to the fam just to see they got it good. I've been mastering my craft. Know it's grace to ever last. Gratitude on the path. Future generations good. Why? Cause I breathe. Take a minute. Let me reframe all my thoughts and see the vision. Hey, so we breathe and take a minute. Let me reframe all my thoughts and see the vision. Say, my head is anointed. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of our lives. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Big up, get our children. Whoa, whoa. Live up, Bruce children. Say, so we breathe. Take a minute. Let me reframe all my thoughts and see the vision. Hey, So we breathe. Come on, Molly, we gon' breathe.
A whole bunch of children. I did see about it.
A 2-year-old. It was a 2-year-old in Marietta, right? And the lady who locked her kid in the car so she could go into that baby didn't pass away though.
Praise God.
Wait, the baby in the casino. Yeah, that's the baby.
And then not that long ago, a young lady when it ran into the daycare and the damn people came repo her car with the baby in the back.
What?
I blame the repo man.
Wait, at the daycare? At the daycare?
They had to turn around and bring the baby.
How they find her at the daycare though?
They was like, why would you follow somebody to the daycare? Like, really?
That to the daycare though to take the car?
You can wait till I get back home.
Right. Right. But you know how we kind of started this conversation earlier. And Sunshine was saying, there's no way, there's no excuse, right? But if I'm not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong. The baby in Marietta, they didn't leave her in the car. They didn't leave the baby in the car. I don't know if the baby went back when it got
we've
in
been
the
talking
car.
about it. We've been talking about it now. We do too much of the talking behind the scenes.
Oh, I know. I thought we up there, so I thought we were back. We are back. We've been back, y'all. Don't worry about that.
Listen,
little blooper right there.
I don't know.
We were 12 feet into this conversation. Is it just water?
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's the music in the background. It's the music in the background. It's got like a little undertone. It's throwing me. I think it's throwing me a little bit. Baby, listen.
When we get back. So now we're back. So
listen. Y'all don't even understand right now.
See how she be shutting people down? Sometimes she shut me down. So
that was the wrong time to shut down.
That was wrong real time shutdown. Y'all seen it live right
Don't
here.
do that.
Right here.
Don't do that. It
love.
Was though.
And with love though. It's still with love.
I can't help it. But I'm so off today. I don't get it. It's okay. I'm having an off day. Ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm a real life human being having real life moments. Yeah. And y'all getting to witness them all today. And it's okay. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. But I don't know about y'all, but for me, it's making it fun for sure. So I think it's great. Yeah. So what about the baby that was in the casino parking lot? Yeah.
You know what?
To go find the baby daddy, because I don't know, because if you go in to find the baby daddy, the baby should just be right there with you.
You know, it's let me say this. It's an all-time high rate for people that's so busy worried about this man or a spouse or a significant other or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever. It's too get your priorities together. Put your heart in check. Check out on them and check in on you, baby. Please. You know, I was at an event a few Wednesdays back, and there was a lady running down the street, and then there was a man running down the street. You could tell he was chasing her. And then we just looking. I'm looking to make sure he ain't going to beat her. You know what I'm saying? Or they not getting ready to fight. And I don't want to put that on the man. Or they not going to fight. You know what I'm saying? And then 2 minutes later, here come a little boy. He couldn't have been no more than 3. Running down the street behind them. And I'm saying, hold on, wait a minute. So then I runs to go grab the little boy I'm going to take him to his mama. Because I'm like, what's going on? Child, she got the phone. He chasing her because she got the phone, his phone. Okay? And the baby chasing the mama because, of course, she gone. And when I get there, she said, you left my baby. He said, this your baby. And I was just thrown.
Wait, that wasn't even his baby?
I don't know if it was his baby. Because then she said, "Oh, it's just my baby." So I don't know if it was his baby. I don't know if it was her. You know, that could have went a whole kind of way, a whole different bunch of ways.
Y'all, we don't know.
But my thing is, everybody was so concerned about the phone that nobody was concerned about the child that was in the back of the car running down a main street in East Point. Okay, running down a street in East Point.
Right.
That cars are coming down, people are parking. We had an event across the street. Nobody is concerned. You in the street, you yanking the child. Once I give him back to give him my child and all of that. And I'm not, I'm not judging. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we be so in love with somebody. Only thing we can think about is that. But you gotta put your priorities in check. Check out on them and check in on you, baby, because you could lose your child, your life, your whatever. You know what I'm saying? Something that's more important, I promise you, than a phone. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to get his phone back, but y'all both have left the child in the car. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I think he could have been also trying to save his life by we don't know what was in that phone.
Which saved the child life because y'all don't left the child in the car and running down the street
behind all the cars.
That part.
Yeah.
So it's just like, really? So it was just like, wow. And me and some of the men at the event, we trying to make sure everything copacetic, and they having a whole fight about a phone, and it's a baby involved, mm-hmm. and it's just not, it's not a good thing. Yeah.
Look at you like you a little mind your business.
Yeah, we did. I mean, it's so emotional, like your heart be so attached. I get it, but it can't be that attached. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. It's some things that are more important than yourself. Sometimes you have to unattach, for people that have you so in a crutch that you can't think about anything else. Mm-hmm. You have to think about something else. You got to think of check out on them. Check out on them. Yeah. Because if they're not paying you that kind of attention, they checked in on them. Mm-hmm. They definitely not checked in on your ass. Mm-hmm. Okay, they checked in on them. They checked in. If you got to do all that, chase them and grab a phone and go through it and all that, they checked in on them, baby. They ain't even checked in on you. So check in on yourself.
Yeah.
And stop leaving your damn kids in the car.
That's true.
It's hot. They dying. It's too hot.
Yeah, because that was the original. Because I would go down the rabbit hole with that one. Don't leave the kids in the car.
Don't leave the kids in the car.
Please
don't leave the kids nowhere. Don't leave them in the car. Don't leave them on the train. Don't leave them in the plane. Don't leave them at the park. Don't leave them in the house. Stay with the kids. Stay with the kids.
Yeah, don't leave them.
I feel like Dr. Seuss over here. Mm-hmm. Keep your kids with you. That's what's wrong now. All the kids at home by themselves. That's why they got guns. That's why they outside killing each other. Because y'all ain't checking. Y'all don't know. Check for your kids. Check for your kids in the back seat.
And check them phones also. That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, because that's why the kid in the car now, because they checking phones. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay with them. They have services phones, on the phone now that you can, with the kids' phones, you can put some blocks on the phone. I mean, I'm just saying, like, don't leave your kids in the back seat of your car in no degree weather. If you got kids, you shouldn't be forgetting. You should be checking at all costs. I don't care if you already dropped the kid off at the daycare center and then went to the store. Check back there and make sure you dropped them off at the daycare center and then you can go in the store. Make sure. I ain't saying stuff ain't on your mind, but if you got children, make sure. If you got dogs, don't leave your dogs in the car. It's too hot for that too. Mm-hmm. Like, stop leaving beans in the car. Please, pretty please with sugar on top. Stop leaving beans, anything living. Don't leave nothing living in your car. It's too hot.
It's gonna die. Even the plants will die.
Yeah, stop leaving living things in your car. Children, plants, dogs, cats, babies, everybody. Please and thank you. We appreciate you.
Don't leave them in the car.
No.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Also, your banana pudding from Sade the Poet. Don't leave that in the car either.
I know,
because that melts.
No, I didn't even leave it in the car. That did that on my way from one destination to this destination. It melted. I had it in the refrigerator. That's how hot it was outside. It melted from where I came from to here. That's how hot. And I had on the air.
I feel like it was even too hot for the pool today.
I don't know about all that now. Yeah. I would have got in some water.
It's too.
I'm a water baby, so it ain't never too hot for the pool.
But I went to a pool, and the pool was as hot as the atmosphere.
Oh,
it was bad. It wasn't good. It was, when it's
she said
when the
pool
sun
was hot as the
shines down
atmosphere
all day on the pool and there's no shade to pool.
Well, at least it ain't ice cold, and you don't have to ease in. Once you put your head in, go down low, and it'll be a little cool down at the bottom. Then you can come back up, but you can't stay in it long. But you can get in the water.
I need that cold.
Yeah, it'll still cool y'all.
Yeah,
it will.
Mm-hmm. Anybody got a nighttime pool open? Also, DM me. Say
you ever? Yeah, nice me too.
You do? You too?
Yeah. I just like swimming.
The pool party that you invited me
to. Nate, when we went, shout out to Nate Zig. Shout out to Nate Zig. I heard he had a game night pool party. I went back. It was super dope.
You didn't invite me back.
Listen. Hold on. I cannot invite.
I was this years old when I just found out she did not invite me back to the pool.
It was last minute. Hold on. Don't do me like that. This is somebody else's pool party. I can't invite you to it.
That's true.
But that's number one. I don't know how private or open this one particularly was.
Right.
But sometimes he'll post them, sometimes he won't. I don't know. But don't put that on me. Don't do me like that. But the pool party was dope. It wasn't, but it was raining. So it wasn't as as much as the one, but it was still dope. It was dope. Shout out to Nate. He had some of the dopest parties.
Shout out Nate. Yeah, great host, great comedian. Shout out to his mom too. Thank you for having us. That was her birthday party.
Yes, her 68th birthday party. Yes. So, but Tiny 4'9". I miss you, sis. She wasn't here today for Tiny Topics, so we just gave y'all a little bit of don't leave your kids in the damn car. Okay.
Right. We did you justice.
Yes. So shout out to Tiny. We love you. We'll see y'all on next Friday with Sean D and Tiny 4'9" back. The ladies of FIYE Radio. And thank you, Lady Felidia, for joining us today, for sharing who you are, what you do, and sharing some of this good knowledge that you drop for these people about the Capitol. Okay, because they need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tell the people where they can find you at.
So you can find me. You can find me on Instagram at Sage_N_Silver. You can also find me at Agricultures United on Instagram. And you can also find me out in these streets in the community, wherever the kids be at, wherever we need some healing and some. That's it. All of that. I'm going to be there.
And you can find her with Dope Girls Grind to be at too when we be outside doing this poetry. Don't leave that out.
Let's not leave that out. You can find me with Dope Girls Grinding. I might be in the corner of Hits 92.3 Radio, hiding in the closet. You don't ever know. You don't ever know where I might be.
And with that being said, y'all, don't forget to elevate. This is Joe with the flow. Elevate. And we'll see y'all next Friday from 6 to 8. Tune in. We love y'all. Peace and love.
Love y'all. Good
Every time somebody follow their heart, it better all. They don't want to believe until the rain start falling on them. All of a sudden now they calling on them. I still let them in the boat though. They shouldn't drown because they don't know. You can't hate the hate because they'll be pulling you down. You know I got a float, bro. What you think I made a boat for? That's what you're listening to Joe for, right? I'm at peace like the yogis be. The Himalayas ain't as cold as me. I'm Gucci, like the belt with the golden G's, but the ego and everybody to notice me so they can know it's me. Like I'm a dude with the answers. I got the cure for your cancer. I got the music to make your hair move and make a dance. Manifest things, even genies in the bottle wouldn't grant you. I turn into a monk, I meditate. Get a camera, cause I might levitate. Wow, everybody in the moment. Here right now, right here, right now. Just chill right now. Put a pure love in your ear right now. I don't want to see nobody shed a tear right now. No fear right now. You can do it, nothing to it. Even if you're going through it, gotta know you're gonna elevate, 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 elevate.
Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear.